Okay, I hope none of the artists get butthurt when I say this, but Ashley Wineland, she's one of our favorites, and we can't wait to talk to her. Next on the Chris Top program.
The Top, broadcasting live to at least 3 people on Spreaker.com. I am Dog Beta, leader of the Dog side. We are presently taking applications. When you look at the alternative, it's really not so bad. Honestly, I've even thought about calling it the not-so-bad side. It's really a pity when politics get in the way of true inspiration. Plus, the Dog side has cookies. Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there was a night of that crack back in 1976. We didn't know about the World War Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groovy long hair, just walking in style with a party full MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program. Hear the music on the Chris Top program. Hear the talk in the Chris Top program.
Sunny Clarksville, Tennessee.
You can hear the talk in the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from our lavish home studio here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee with an ocean view. How the hell are you doing, world?
Sup?
I almost said home.
Studio apartment.
Yeah, I almost screwed it up. I
You
haven't
probably-
done that like in a long time.
Well,
and I almost did it.
You did it
I
today.
think it's because I'm so excited.
You
And
excited?
I've been going back in time and listening to old interviews.
You've been going back in time with
Yeah,
your
that's
TARDIS?
what you do.
Doo-doo.
That's what you do when you. I was getting some old audio ready for Ashley. We're going to surprise her a little bit.
That's gonna be fun.
It should be pretty fun. I've got 3 pretty good clips.
I don't know the clips exactly.
Yeah, you don't know what they
so,
are either.
Yeah,
I was doing it incognito. I had my headphones on and I was being all secretive and stuff.
You just want to see my initial reaction.
I do. I do, because that's always a treat.
It's better than me knowing.
Dude, I don't know if I should go to bed before 11 o'clock again.
Why?
Because I was up at like 5:30 this morning.
Bruh.
Yeah, that's what I said when I woke up. And when I woke up, it wasn't one of those, it was like, I'm wide awake. There's no going back to bed at this point.
It was the best night's sleep I've had in a while, so like maybe going to bed at that time's good for somebody like me.
I don't know, because I'm probably going to be asleep by 6:30 tonight. Yeah, probably.
Huh.
But I didn't want to get you up this morning because I knew...
He knew I would be in a bad mood.
Oh, you'd be grouchy.
I'd be like, go away.
I'd be like, Allie, honey, get up. Let's go walk.
No, buzz off.
Buzz off, you creep. We got Ashley Wine. Are you excited?
I'm really excited.
I'm excited too, man. We love Ashley to death, and we're going to talk to her about her new song and just everything she's been doing, the video, and there's a tour coming up, I think, in May. So lots of exciting things to talk with Ashley about for sure. And she's got another interview at the top of the next hour, so we've got to get her in here and get her out of here. I think there was a mix-up. I think we were supposed to do the interview with her after that interview, but then there was a mix-up somewhere.
It wasn't our fault, though.
But it's working out, though. And then she'll have an extra hour in the afternoon to meditate or...
Meditate.
I don't know what Ashley does. We'll have to ask her, I guess. But yeah, so we're going to be back in just a second with Ashley Wineland right here on the Chris Top program.
Did you ever think you could afford an interior designer?
No, way too expensive. Besides, I've got style.
If you had style, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Ouch. Interior designers are for rich people.
Magnolia Emporium.
Magnolia Aquarium? Is that like for some crazy flower fish?
No, Magnolia Emporium. Randy's clients range from nurses and teachers to musicians, actors, and even some royalty thrown in there.
Oh, I'd be on the royalty side.
You really don't have any swag, do you?
No, I don't.
That's where Randy comes in. He listens to exactly what you want, whether it's spoken or unspoken.
Okay, if you mean he can read my mind, there's lots of things I don't want Randy to know.
No, he has a great feel for what he does.
Okay, where can I find Magnolia Emporium?
Just go to magnoliaemporium.com.
We want your space to reflect your success. The Chris Top Program, working on being awesome worldwide.
I am a true dork. I will admit it.
Yes.
See,
I am.
We use that as a term of endearment. Do your I'm Batman impression. Good. Oh, that's like Catwoman. Where did that come
I don't know. What is that?
That's the closest I can get.
Dorks of the world, unite.
I have a picture, like a side-by-side picture of me next to a velociraptor, and
Wow.
we're making the exact same facial
That's impressive.
expression, so it's like twins. Come rap on one of my songs. It'd be a good time.
Just give me a little bit.
Yup, there goes gravity. Yup, there goes gravity. So
Oh gosh. TheChrisTopProgram.com.
Yeah! You can either talk in the Chris Top program. Take it from the top.
You are absolutely, positively, 100% for sure in the right place. This is the Chris Top Program.
Yeah, it is the Chris Top Program.
Yeah.
I have a cold today, so it's like,
Yeah, you sound funny.
This is the Chris Top Program.
sound
I'm still
ridiculous.
going to be on here, though, because the show goes
You
on.
sound like Donald Trump. What
I
are you
do.
doing? Stop it.
We're going to build a wall, and it's going to be fantastic.
We're
It's going to be
Wineland
huge.
build it, too. She's going to
Big
pay
league.
for it.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I do want to mention, before we get started, the Commodore Grill. They're one of our sponsors, along with Magnolia Emporium this year, at the WABA Award ceremony and the interviews and all that stuff that's coming up in
That's
June.
right. It's going to be bows.
Yeah, but they're letting us have it. They're going to let us take control.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
going to do the sound for us, so.
Yeah.
I'm
they were
so
like,
happy
they were like,
about
do you
that.
mind if we do the sound for you? I was like, oh, no.
No, actually,
that's
because,
cool.
yeah, I don't want to do the sound.
That's really cool.
I don't know
want
how to
do
do the
it.
sound.
It's hard for me to talk and do the sound, too, so
Right.
it works out really good. So I'm super excited today. And Ashley, I want to start out by apologizing to you because I didn't know that we got the times mixed up. I had no idea.
It's all good. Yeah, no, I just like sat down on my computer and you're like, yeah, we're going to talk in 20 minutes. And I was like, okay.
Well, it's good that you're always prepared and ready.
Yes, that is very true.
She's like a warrior, always prepared.
So your
always
next
ready.
interview starts in 50 minutes from now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll try to be done with you in 49 minutes tops.
All right.
Yeah, but Chris likes to talk a lot, so like
do,
if
I
he gets
ramble.
too out of hand, just be like, shut up.
I ramble sometimes. You know, I feel like we're buddies. I feel like that we're just good friends. And with that being said, when we met you at the Commodore Grill back, how long ago was it? It was like 3 months ago?
September.
Yeah, so it's
Eons.
been longer than that, yeah. So when we met you back then, I did fanboy.
He did.
And I couldn't help it. I was like, yes, we got pictures with Ashley Wineland.
He almost like wanted you to sign his chest, but I convinced him
Yeah,
to
she
not.
stopped me. She stopped me. It was crazy.
I convinced him that wasn't polite.
She had to take me to the bathroom and have a talk with me. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was crazy.
Nuts. It was just really, really nuts. But it was so good to finally meet you, and we got to meet your dad and your band.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun meeting you guys. We had so much fun when we were last in Nashville.
Yeah, and we stalked you because we showed up at your second performance as well.
Oh, yeah, huh? Yeah, like I said, it was back in September. It feels like such a long time ago.
I know. Do you know how long it's been since you were on the show the first time?
I'm not off the top of my head. It's been a while. It's
has
been a long while.
If I say 2 years, does that make you go, what?
It doesn't surprise me, no, because I figured it had been about 2 years.
Yeah, so you were 16
Man.
when we first had you on the
snap.
show. Yeah, so, and I still, to this day, and this is crazy, because it makes me feel kind of like a chick, but it's a good song, so I shouldn't say that. Perfect Not Me, it will get stuck in my head.
That's
That
one
is
of my
so
favorite
funny.
songs.
It's a good song.
I still have that wristband from it, and I wear it from time to time. And they're like, huh, how about that?
Now we're here today to talk about She's Gone, and we're going to talk about that the majority of the show, I promise. But there's some other stuff that I want to bring up first, so I'm going to kind of put you on the spot just a little bit.
All right,
Now,
sounds good.
I know. I say you're good at this stuff. I dug up some old audio from 2 years ago.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even know what it is. So He's
I
the
know.
only one.
So we might start a new segment on the show because we've been doing this for a while now. We've been doing this. I've been doing it about 6 years, and you've been doing it for 3 years with me. Mm-hmm. So we've got some good audio content.
I've been trying to get him to like keep the bloopers and stuff, so I don't know where that's going.
Those are so embarrassing.
I love it though; it's funny.
They're so embarrassing. But anyway,
Only 'cause you mess up.
We may start a new segment to the show, and we'll eventually get an intro for it and all that. But this is kind of on the fly. So do you want to do like a quick intro for?
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
it's called Do You? What should we call it?
Do you?
Oh, how much have you changed?
How much have you changed? I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe something like
so
that.
okay, so can you do like a quick intro for that?
Yeah, one day you were this way. The next day you were that way.
I was hoping you would sing something.
Oh, I'm supposed to sing. What am I supposed to sing?
I don't know. How much have you changed? Something. I don't know.
How much have you changed?
Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now this first one, I'm going to ask you the question before I play the audio.
Okay.
All right. So back when you were 16, you're 18 now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Going to be 19.
You're almost 19.
Yeah, my birthday's at the end of this month.
Oh, happy early
dang.
birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you.
You have just okay. I'm going to get into all this later, but I'm going to compliment. Your head's going to explode. I swear it is. Okay. So 2 years ago, back when you were just young, I was going to say getting started, but you've been doing this forever. I asked you what superhero power you would like to have. Now, you probably have no idea what answer you gave me.
I think I have this idea.
Okay, so you tell me now what superhero power you'd like to have, and then we'll play the audio.
I would want probably like telepathy, just to be able to do cool stuff with my mind.
Oh. Now, when I say this, does it ring a bell? Because I asked you what I asked you what your superhero name would be. Do you remember what you said?
I have no idea. I probably had something with like an animal name in it, I think, if I remember correctly.
Okay. So, we're going to play the audio, and this is from 2 years ago. If you could have any superhero power, what would that power be?
That is such a hard question.
No, it's not. Come on.
Okay, well, I guess if I could have any kind of superpower, mine would probably be something along the lines of telekinesis or mind reading, that kind of thing.
Oh. So, I don't think anybody's mentioned telekinesis yet.
That's like moving things with your mind, isn't it?
Yeah, right. I mean, like, what would you do? Would you just, like, rearrange your house all the time, or what would you use it for?
I would fight crime, man.
Crime fighting, yes!
Okay, so what's your superhero name?
My superhero name?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Da 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 da! Fill in the blanks.
Yep, there we go.
Oh my gosh. I would probably be the Huntress.
The Huntress.
The Huntress.
That's awesome.
Is it, wait,
Oh my
isn't
goodness.
that like already a thing, like in Suicide Squad or something?
I don't know. But then I think we went on and talked about how we could see her walking around with a bow.
Dude, the Huntress with telekinesis powers. But hey, you still have the same power in mind.
Yeah,
and
so there she hasn't really changed.
right, it's what's the word, consistent.
Yeah. So Ashley, on a scale of 1 to 10, just how much of a dork are you?
Oh, I'm like pretty much a full-fledged 10. Like, to be completely honest.
I'm glad.
Well, see, I don't
She's
know if you know this,
embraced it.
Sally, but every once in a while I'll like tweet her like links to like superhero movies and stuff.
Oh god.
I don't think I've done it in
Really?
a while.
Oh, you have to start up again.
Yeah.
I know, it has been a while.
Yeah, I know. I'm all excited about. There's 2 movies I'm really excited about this year. One is Wonder Woman and Spider-Man. I'm excited about the new Spider-Man.
I'm really excited about Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she looks pretty badass.
I want to see how they take that movie. If it's bad, like so many DC movies are, I'm going to be crying in that movie theater.
Ashley would be a good Wonder Woman. She could dress like Wonder Woman
she
with
would.
cowboy boots.
She
for
would.
Oh,
Halloween.
well, thank you.
Yeah, you could.
You've got the look for Wonder Woman. So.
She does. She does. Okay, now the next piece of audio, I'm going to play this first, and then we're going to see exactly how you've changed on this one. Okay, here we go. And you can hear the audio okay, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, here we go. Are you going to hit the road as soon as you get out of high school? Or you planning on going to college first?
You know, college is something that I want to pursue, but I also want to pursue music at the same time. How that's going to balance out by the time I'm out of high school, I'm not entirely sure yet, because, that's 2 years ahead, and who knows where you're at in 2 years.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, I mean, Taylor Swift could be opening for you at LP Field in Nashville.
That would be such a big, almost kind of like an honored thing to have her like open for me. That would be really cool. But yeah, I love my music. It's something I'm really passionate about, and I have my goals, and I'm gonna work really hard for them, like I am right now, and just see how far I can get.
Okay, so has anything changed there? Are you looking at a college now, or are you just on the road full-time music?
I'm actually enrolled as an online student through ASU. I am a film and media studies major, so
that's cool.
Do classes online and while I'm on the road and all that fun stuff. So I found out what I was doing with my education after high school, so I'm very happy about that.
Now, did you actually go to high school, or were you homeschooled?
No, I actually went to a campus, and I was there all 4 years, and I went to a campus my whole, primary education, and it was really hard to balance going to school and doing music at the same time. I'm definitely a firm believer in online schooling if you're going to pursue something like this, because it just makes life a little bit easier. But I'm really grateful to have the experience of going on a campus and learning how to, really time manage and, be efficient in the work that I do.
Yeah. Now, is this making you nervous looking back at the audios? It's
kind of cringy, I'm not going to lie.
I knew it would be.
I cringed a little at myself because all I was doing was...
Okay,
well, because you just sit there and you're like, my voice was, I feel like it was way higher, and
it was. Yeah, you do
just
sound different.
The flow of how I talk and stuff, it's just really interesting. I pick apart myself all the time, though, so...
I don't really enjoy listening to myself. I mean, like Chris does because he's conceited.
No, I'm
but
not.
I don't enjoy listening to myself.
Okay, this is the last one. I saved the most intriguing question for last.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Are you single or are you dating anybody?
I honestly don't have any time for a relationship right now, so I am a single Pringle.
A single Pringle. I like that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Nothing's changed, by the way, if that's what you're asking. That's still the case.
I love how he just smoothly works it in there because he tries to ask everybody this every show. And then this is like the perfect opportunity to be like, hey, so.
Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, I don't see how you would have time because you just, did you finish school a year ago or was it just.
Last May was when I graduated. And so it's coming up on a year that I've been out of high school and stuff. So
you just hit the ground running as soon as high school was over because you've been nonstop.
Pretty much, yeah. No, with being able to take my college courses and stuff online, I've had a lot of time now during my days. It's incredible what you can do when you don't have to sit in school for 6 hours every day.
Sure.
And stuff. I could spend a lot of my time, now, working with my band and prepping to go on this tour that we have coming up in May and working on the new album, which She's Gone is on, and, all this stuff just after high school. It was hyper focus in on these things so I can get them done.
Now, do you have to set blocks of time away for your days? Okay, I'm going to spend this block of time on social networking and this I'm going to spend writing and I'm going to record here and then rehearsals here. And then how do you do it all?
Yeah, no. So I have a planner and it's pretty much my life in a book. And I really do every day sit down and kind of look at the things that are blocked in, interviews like this. Rehearsal time, studio time, that sort of thing. And then I build the rest of my day around that. So I have certain things I know I have to do every day. I have to practice every day. I have to do, normal people things like clean the house and whatnot and all that fun stuff. So I set aside time depending on priority and what I need to do in that book and then just kind of check things off as the day goes on.
Dude, I bet that book gets a workout.
It does. It's probably falling apart.
Yeah, I bet she doodles in it too.
Do you?
No, but I do decorate it with washi tape and stickers. I make it pretty, so it's nice to look at.
So it's kind of the same as doodling without the work.
Yeah.
It's time management.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So now, who are all the members of your band?
So we're a 5-piece band now, that's including me, but I still have Nick Sanderson as my drummer. He's been with me since I started my band, which is crazy to think.
I think me and Nick had a connection.
Probably. You guys seem to get along really well.
Yeah, I think we had a connection. There's maybe a little bromance.
I was about to say, what kind of connection, huh?
Yeah. 'Cause I caught him, like, when we were like taking pictures and stuff, I caught him like staring at me out of the corner of his eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk to him about that.
Does he like The Walking Dead? Because that's like a...
So we got Nick, and who else we got?
And then I have my bassist, Jacob Johnston, and Whitney Mead on fiddle. We're very excited to have her. It's nice having a fiddle back in the band again. And we have Ty Thompson on lead guitar.
Okay. And I talked to Kiki, I guess it was a few weeks ago. And I'd mentioned something about trying to get you on the show in person in June. And she, and you never know how things are going to work out, I guess. So right now, off the top of your head, like, what are the odds you'll be in Nashville around June? Because I know by that time you'll be like knee deep in your tour and all that stuff.
There's a good chance that we might come through Nashville around June. It just depends on how our tour schedule lays out. I know we have dates thus far, like in the Carolinas, in June, so we probably could swing that way around in June. It would be fun to come see you guys.
It would be fun.
It would be epic.
I'd love to see. This way we could just be like, yeah, we hung out with Ashley Wineland for a while.
Yeah.
It gives us cool points, Ashley. Is what it does. And
it's like, hey, we hang out with Ashley Wineland. What did you do this summer?
Right. And we would fabricate it like it was all summer.
All summer
long.
We went to the pool. We were all fed grapes by the butlers.
Yeah. Okay, so now I got to say this. When you started at 16, I was already just so super impressed with you. Perfect Not Me, Family Business. I mean,
Family Business is still my favorite song.
They're great songs. Is that your favorite one?
It's always going to be my favorite one.
And just the way you deliver them. I mean, everything's just perfect. Your stage presence when you do them live, and you're just wonderful. Now, with that being said, I heard She's Gone for the first time. I guess it was at the Commodore back in September is when I heard it, and I thought, man, Ashley is a different person now, in a good way. Mm-hmm. It's like you've peeled back a different layer, and it's amazing what 2 years can do. It's like you went from one level to this whole other level of, I guess, almost maturity in the way you present yourself in your music, and like this song is just so serious.
Yeah, no, there's definitely, especially comparing, our first interview together and now, a lot of time has passed. And yeah, like everything else, I've grown up a little bit and matured a lot more. And, I feel definitely, not that I wasn't before, but just even more confident in, the work that I'm doing and the way that I'm writing and performing on stage. And, just having more experience, obviously, will do that to you. But this song was something special. And when I heard it, because it's the only song that I've ever done that I didn't write myself. It was written by a really awesome girl out in West Texas named Mickey Daniel. She does a lot of Western swing kind of music. But when I heard this and I was like, wow, I really want to do something with this song. It was just the lyrics and the message of it. It just really touched me. And I knew if I didn't do something with it and put my own personal touch to it, like I would be doing a disservice. So working on this song and it took a long time to put this whole project together just for this single. It took a lot of heart and soul from everybody involved. And so I'm really proud of it. And I think the message of, you got to really appreciate the people that you have near you now, because you never know when they're going to leave, is just kind of, just impactgot to me.
Yeah, and when I hear you sing it live and the polished version that I've got, it sounds like you just lived through it. So it's almost surprising that you didn't have a hand in writing it.
Yeah, no, but that was kind of where my involvement in the arrangement of the music and kind of reshaping the melody line, because if you do listen to my version compared to her version, they're very two separate beasts. You know, hers is very much, you know, really that Western swing, almost very Patsy Cline-ish, and that was kind of what really drew me into the song. And so I kept a lot of the Western swing kind of sounds and roots of it, but shaped it to where the melody line was really impactful. And, you know, the fiddle part in that song, to me, is just so cool. And the way it really kind of shapes the tone of the song was really important to me. So really kind of where I got to put my part into the song was through the arrangement of the music.
Okay. And where did you guys record this at?
I recorded it with my oh-so-faithful producer who've been working with since the beginning, Mr. Brian Cuban, over in his studio in Mesa, which is Q Music.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to play this for everybody. I do want to talk about the video first, though. I want to make people wait.
You're so good at that. I'm like, oh, I don't
just
like
play
waiting.
The song. That's what she's thinking right now.
I know. I want to listen to some jams.
The video. Now, who's the guy in the video?
So his name is Cody Schultz. We met him through auditions, and he just kind of like walked into the room, and he had like the perfect look that we were going for, and he had a great personality. He was a lot of fun to work with. Okay.
Because it seemed like like one of my favorite scenes is you playing the guitar on the porch swing.
That was one of my favorites too. It was such a fun one to like film, because they were like, okay, just play something and goof around and just make weird faces at each other, you know, like the whole time. So we just kind of got to like jam and, you know, just kind of be a little weird.
You seem like such a star in that video. You know, I watch it and I'm like, man, Ashley has just really, really grown into something wonderful.
Like a bouse.
Yeah, when I see that and I hear you and I hear the music. I mean, I can just close my eyes and listen to it, and it just takes me to a different place. It really, really does. And was that your truck that you were driving?
No, so it wasn't my truck. It was actually my Uncle John's truck. We were kind of like, hey, you have a Chevy 4x4. Would you mind letting us use it for the video? And he was just like, yeah, go ahead, as long as I get it back.
In one piece.
Yeah. So we were like, okay, we got it.
Don't scratch it.
But you're like a natural with the videos. I mean, you've got that strut down, too, like when you're walking.
Ooh, that's
do you have to like take courses on how to walk, or is that just natural?
No, not necessarily courses. I feel like it's just kind of like, it's a feel thing. You have to like, whatever the feel of the walk is supposed to be, you just have to really feel it and just do it. I guess if we're talking, I did pageants too when I was like between the ages like 10 and 12. So, you know, having that kind of like pageant strut, I guess, I kind of had to learn that walk, so it's easy to translate into different things.
So she's got the walking experience under her belt,
right? So
that helps a lot.
Not everybody has that.
Now, how silly do you feel, though, like when you're shooting the video and you're lip syncing?
I don't necessarily feel silly lip syncing and stuff, because if we're being completely honest, to make the lip syncing look more convincing, I'm not really lip syncing. I'm actually singing.
Okay.
I just might not be like full on belting, depending on like how long the